Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a video. Okay, so I really had to give y'all this message. I've been trying to get myself together so that I can give y'all these downloads because y'all know when the Holy Spirit speaks, I have to get it out of me. I have to speak because I am a vessel of the Most High and I do as my Father says. So here we go. I'm going to just shoot with it, y'all. Okay. It's very interesting how God can send so many messengers and they repeat the same word over and over and over. And people still don't get it, okay? They still don't get the message. And a lot of people still ignore the message. Many years ago, I told y'all that I don't speak to my family anymore. My husband don't speak to his, and his was very, his immediate family was small. It was smaller than my immediate family. And so many people came against us when we started speaking the messages that God had us delivering to them. They told us that we had to be dyslexic. We didn't know how to read the Bible. They told us, what Bible are we reading? We can't be reading the same Bible as them. What prophets are we talking to? Because they giving us the wrong messages, all kind of things. Huh. I said, how are you going to underestimate God? I thought y'all were more God-fearing using discernment. And they were not. And I told them, I said, y'all got to be careful. I said, because we're not telling y'all these things to make y'all think so highly of us. We are warning y'all, hello. And they played with it. They played around with it. And a lot of them are effing around and finding out now. And it's not going to get easy. It's going to get harder. Just like it did for you, chosen one. Because while we were going through this, the Most High will always tell me that you're not the only one going through this. He said, this is a sacrifice for a sacrifice. He said, I want you to pass this test so I can give you everything. God said, he said, so I'm giving all my chosen ones gifts. That's what he said. He said, these blessings are gifts and I'm giving them to you. So I said, okay. I had to always remind myself that we weren't the only ones going through what we were going through. So we started having to, I started reading more. I started expanding my mind. And when you're spiritual, a lot of physical things become harder, okay? And God will make it harder because he want to see how far you're going to go for him. He want to see how far you're going to go. He want to see if you for him or you just really in it just because you just want what you want, okay? So through that sacrifice for sacrifice, a lot of chosen ones was going through. And everybody that you saw down, you're seeing up. You're going to see up. You're going to see us rise as chosen ones. It's going to be magnificent. Ain't no looking back. Don't look back. Look forward, okay? Don't look back at all. Look forward. Keep going. Don't think, maybe I should. No. Keep going. But no. Keep going. Keep going forward. Keep moving forward because those people that God showed you in that season of your downtime when you were down at your lowest point, he showed you them. And like I always say, when somebody show you their self, believe them. Once they show you the first time, believe them. Because people don't change, time do. Y'all know that's my motto. People don't change, time do. Change. When you speak about change, a person doesn't change. A person is always the same. They can change clothes. They can change glasses, shoes, contacts, things like that. They can change. Can't even really change their hair, but they do it. And one thing I know for sure is that you can't change that spirit though. That spirit is always the same. Even your flesh, your body that God gave you is always the same. It's not changing. And people be like, oh, you changed. You're either gonna get better or worse. And if you call that change, okay, so be it. But you're either gonna get better or worse. But time changes. That's what changes. And time is either gonna make you better or worse. So that's why I say people don't change, time do. Okay? So we told them these things. God said, when you up, they gonna be down. God said, when you have food, he said they're not gonna have food. Those people that thought they weren't gonna need you, they need you now. They're gonna need you. He said they're gonna be like, I need you now. But he showed you in that season not to fool with them. He showed you who they were. He showed you how they felt, because the things they were saying to you, they were telling you how they felt about you. When they were gossiping about you in groups, because you know as chosen ones, they gotta have an army come against us. It can't just be one. And that's just how it goes. So God said they're not gonna have water. And the things I seen spiritually, oh man, it's not good. The things I saw spiritually. And I told them these things. And I loved them. And God, he had to have me to stop having pity on them just so me and my family could progress in the spirit, so we could progress with him. Because God does not care who it is. He's going to push whatever out the way that's not serving your purpose. If we were to follow their way, we would have been left behind. If we were to listen to men, we would have been left behind. That's just like the book of Job. He would have been left behind. He may have died in that sick bed. He may have been unalived. He may have been unalived if he had not trusted in the Most High and was light as a feather, because everyone else was telling him the wrong thing. Okay? So, yes, it's about self. You have to save yourself, okay? So, to save yourself, God will set those who are not serving your purpose, those who are not going to be good to you or your future. He removes them. That's exactly what he does. You don't have to try to do anything, because God just does. Ashe. God just does. Always remember that God just does. Don't ever question him. Just keep going. And the problem is we think too much sometimes. And a lot of things don't require thinking, especially when you're light as a feather. It's just going to come natural. With spiritual intent, it's just going to come natural. So God said they weren't going to have water. And then I started thinking about, I said, this aren't just our enemies. This is like a worldly thing. This is a huge event, a great happening. And so I always Always pray. Always talk to the Most High because He's the only one that can protect you from anything. Like I always say, He controls the devil. What you call the devil, the deceiver, he controls the devil. So we knew something was very wrong, but it was spiritual. And that's how we started to realize it was spiritual. And that's how we had started to realize our prophecy that was told us was being revealed, because he said it was going to get bad. He said it was going to get bad. And the look on his face was not good while he was telling us that and seeing what he was seeing. The prophet that had came to us. And let me explain something, y'all. Prophets come in many forms, okay? Don't be mistaken. It could be the drunk man on the corner. You just better listen. Because if you reject someone, you can be rejecting the Most High. You don't want to do that. So always give open ear, because that's why we use discernment, because we are able to distinguish good and bad and right and wrong. Okay? So it got bad. It got really, really bad. And then that's when we said, okay, we started realizing that the prophecy was coming to life, and it was probably 3 years into us knowing that we finally told our children our prophecy. And boy, oh boy, we got clowned. I'm going to just say we got clowned. God will make you feel so uncomfortable. When he say he'll make you a lame, we felt like lames. And coming from a crowd that was not lames and having to be, minimized down to a lane, that right there was hard. It was, we had to not care about what people were saying about us, and we had to keep going, because God will show people one thing just to show him how you can rise, just to show him his works, just to show them his works. He does this, okay? So God had to show them in our lowest fashion just to show them in the highest fashion. Okay? And like I said, pretty soon I'm getting ready to start blogging. I'm getting ready to start doing different things. And it's going to be more shown than me telling. And I'm still going to be getting on here, doing my messages. Especially the Holy Spirit had me getting on here. But let me stay on track. So, things were not under our control. When he said it was going to get bad, we didn't know that we were going to have a hard time getting jobs. We was having a hard time. And I'm going to tell y'all indefinitely, it was hard too, because I used to work from home. And it was hard working from home in other people's houses. People would do things and they would act like they weren't doing things, talking loud, coming in the room, walking around while I'm on camera working. And doing things like that would get me fired, or I would have to switch jobs or something like that. And whew, that was making us look like we were coming up inconsistent. A lot of things God had going on. And we were just praying, but we didn't stop, okay? Because like I say, the ancient ancestors say you do or you don't, okay? You either is or you ain't. Because trying is not, it's nothing, okay? You don't say I'm trying, you say I'm doing. That's what you say, I'm doing, because you're doing. Trying is like you really can't. So I don't even use that word no more. I'm doing. We're doing what we're supposed to do, okay? We're doing our best. And when you're doing your best, that's all you can do, okay? And when God does things spiritually, things are not under your control. So things got really rough for us, right? And people started to talk about our jobs. A lot of people were not invested in me. People did not communicate with me, so people did not know where I had worked. They didn't know my job history. They only knew what one or two places, and that's when I was a teen. And my husband, they didn't know places he worked, but we we had worked. Okay, we had worked. We were doing our best. So to make a long story short, they started to talk about our jobs, and when they started to talk about our jobs, for every reaction, there's a chain reaction. And God, He'll start speaking on it when you go to Him. Because I go to God on everything. And I was hurt more than anything. I was hurt because I was like, dang. Because I thought they had more discernment than that. I'm like, dang. I'm like, are the things they saying really real? I couldn't believe it. My husband couldn't believe it. My children couldn't believe it. We were like, wow, what is wrong with them? So God was using us. He was using me and my husband. My husband was going around preaching to other people, telling them these things. And we did this for years, not even meaning to, but we were doing it. And so God said, what are they going to do? God said, I set them up high. And when you get on that high horse, He's saying you get proud. He said, I knock you off. He said, you can't be too proud. He said, they're judging y'all too much. That's what He said. If they are judging y'all too much, He said, they're not thinking the God way. He said, they don't know that I can take those jobs they had for years away from them. He said, I could take everything away from them. So they got to be careful how they speak. Because when someone is mourning, and we were mourning, we were going through. When someone is mourning, sometimes you have to step back, no matter what your thoughts are, and you got to give it to the Most High. Sometimes people need you to comfort them instead of preaching in them. Sometimes people need you to put all your thoughts away and just reach out and give a helping hand, okay? And that's just how it's supposed to be. But that's not how it went for us, okay? It's going to be a lot of AI, okay? For entertainment purposes only. It's going to be a lot of AI taking jobs. A lot of jobs y'all thought y'all was going to have forever. A lot of jobs y'all thought that was set, y'all thought y'all were made. It's getting ready to be gone, and they're not going to give you no warnings. It's just going to happen. It's going to be swept right out from under your feet. And they may offer you a few benefits for a little while, but it's going to get even harder, okay? For entertainment purposes only, the unemployment rate is getting ready to go sky high. Okay? Really, but not really. But really. Okay? Homelessness is getting ready to increase even more, okay? Really, but not really. Okay, I say for entertainment purposes only. Y'all better pay attention, because y'all really ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't paying attention to what's going on around you. Y'all so caught up in things like politics, rap music. You stuck in the program. Y'all better pay attention and open your eyes. I know y'all done heard these things so many times, but like I said, God sends messages to so many of His messengers, and y'all still not paying attention. And then when we go silent, because that's the time right now to go silent, because it's time. What y'all speak on, Revelations, Apocalypse, whatever you want to call it, you don't even realize things are happening now. The great happening. It's a spiritual thing. So be prepared spiritually. And God will help you prepare physically. That's what I'm saying to you. Because Everything you feel, oh, it's real. You feel like something getting ready to happen, oh, it's happening. It's been happening for a minute, but you ain't been paying attention. But what you really feel right now is that big boom, okay? That big boom. When the Most High put it on you, oh man, He really put it on you. But He said chosen ones. That's why we sacrifice, because what we went through, everything we went through. Oh, when we all went through similar things, but what we went through, ain't nobody else go through that. And they didn't go through that because it wasn't their time. Everything has divine timing. It was divine timing for us because when the time came, like now, God didn't want us to have to suffer spiritually with the world and physically with the world. He wanted us to be on a good, clean slate. And that's what we on right now, Star Seeds. We on a good, clean slate because of all the sacrifices we made. And we worked hard. We work hard for the Most High. We go in. And you can see who for the Most High and who ain't. Because we not playing no games. We ain't playing no games. And at this moment, we really ain't even got time to smile. Because it's a bold moment. We don't say, I told you so. We just wait for things to show in the physical realm. So you can see what we saw in the spiritual realm. That's how it goes. We don't have to say, I told you so. Because it is what it is. We take the things that are given to us because we know that it helps us evolve. We know it's Star Seeds that chosen ones. It helps us rise. It helps us transform into greatness. So I took that. I know y'all took that. Y'all took those daggers been thrown at y'all, didn't you? Y'all took it like a G. G code. And what's G code for me? That's God code. Y'all took it like a G. You did. And now it's time. It's time. Okay? It's time. It's time. I keep telling y'all this is time. And you really getting ready to see it. I ain't even got to speak no more. It's show and tell. It's show and tell. And don't laugh. Don't gossip about those that you saw that were high. Don't laugh at them when you see them low. I done told y'all this because God, it's going to be a chain reaction with you. You don't want a chain reaction. You want a good reaction, okay? Don't even look that way. Turn the other cheek if you got to. You might be able to pray for them, but when God stops giving mercy, oh boy, He's going to teach you a lesson. It's not so much that anyone can do for you because He's teaching a lesson. They don't believe in these things, but it's all happening. So I pray that you're still trusting the process because we already reloaded, okay? Y'all know that zero, ground zero, I'll tell y'all about that just like you see on your screen when you click on a video or something and it's loading on your phone, the video is loading and then it starts, okay? Zero is not the beginning, one is. You the one, okay? One is the beginning. And zero is just loading. Boom. So y'all shine bright, starlights, okay? Y'all shine bright because it's our moment. It's our moment. We getting ready to make a statement out here. We getting ready to show those what our Father is made of. Because I don't know if y'all think how I think, but anything that's given to me, I don't go around and flaunt it. If you see it, you see it. I let God. The Bible says, don't praise yourself. Let others praise you, because that's being proud, right? So I let others do that. I don't go around just, I'm thankful, okay? I'm grateful. That's what I'm really trying to say. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything that the Most High give me. I haven't ever been a materialistic person. But everyone loves gifts, everyone loves to receive. But I've been more of a giving person. That's what I've been. But a lot of us Star Seeds chosen ones are giving people. We're good hearted people. So it's time for us to receive, y'all. It's time for us to receive. Okay? So it's all gratitude when you get it. Don't look back. Keep moving forward because it's time. Everything that you're getting ready to see, you're going to say, God told me this. You're going to say, I knew this. Okay? So continue to pray for your enemies. And that specifically means to pray that they understand. Pray that they get things, okay? So that they can get on the right track, so that they can get in alignment. You pray for them because it's not funny at all. This thing ain't funny. This spiritual thing is not funny because we live in between realms. We live in the physical and the spiritual. They don't know that. They don't need to. So y'all just keep doing your due diligence and get ready because it's getting ready to speed up a little more. Well, it's going to speed up a lot more. Y'all watch your Father. Watch the Most High. Watch the universe work in your favor. Alright? The Spirit say blessed off. Okay? I am Queen Ashe. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe in this message. Y'all ready for the great happening? One love. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.